This is the story of a wealthy family who drifted apart, and the one podcast who could bring them all together again. It's Roleplay Retcon does Arrested Development, Fateful Consequences.
You know what? I messed up. I was supposed to pursue my goal and I didn't do it.
I don't know if many of us did.
I did, like, a little bit. But not really.
An attempt was made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's go. Let's go for another round here. We'll get it this
All
time.
right, well, I'm going to go in the opposite direction. We're going to go in a different scene. This is going to be at a local coffee shop with my son, George Michael.
That's me.
All right. Hey, George Michael, it's been so long since we've gotten to see each other, and let me tell you, you're looking good. You're looking good, son.
Aw, thanks, Dad. I know, it's been a long time. I'm sorry. I feel bad about that. I tried, but it's so hard being on the road. It's like all of the days just kind of mesh together, and I never get enough sleep. But you're looking good too. Oh my gosh, you're looking so good, Dad.
Yeah, I know. We've come a long way from the old model home, haven't we?
We have, yeah.
It's been a journey, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You got any? I know the band's been going good. You got any girls in your life?
Dad, not really, because, you hear about, rock and roll and groupies and stuff, but, no one really cares about the dorky drummer guy. But, Maebey is so beautiful, right? Isn't she so beautiful?
Her?
Yeah, her, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, George Michael, I know she's not technically your blood relative, but maybe she's still family, and, there's a history there. And,
a history of love?
familial love, sure.
No, Dad, no, real love.
George Michael, I'm just not comfortable. I'm just not comfortable with this situation.
Hey, Dad, you know who's family? Husbands and wives. They're family, and they love each other. You ever think about that?
I mean, yeah. When I was married to your mother, we loved each other very much. Our relationship was based on love and trust, and not being related in any form or fashion. There's plenty of fish out in the sea, and I wouldn't want you to get accidentally caught up in something that's going to hurt you in the long run.
Thanks, Dad. You're always looking out for me. I appreciate it. Now that I'm older, I super appreciate it more.
I think that's where we'll end that. I definitely did some family-oriented speech there, I think.
Yep. You also did the callback to her.
I did callback to her. And then I used 2 secret words.
Oh, shit. So say the condensed version of your sentence
Jesus
again.
Christ, I'll try.
Listen, let's just say this. Give away your secrets, guys.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be playing this that long. Don't guard them so closely.
Right. I'm trying to think of clever things. I said that it was mildly fine to finally get out of that model home that we'd been living in so much.
Did you say mildly or mightily?
Mightily fine.
Okay.
And then I said, George Michael, I don't want you to get accidentally hurt in a relationship that's not going to treat you well. And those are my secret words. So to guess my secret words for you, Tobias.
Oh yeah.
I want to say headshots.
Nope.
Damn it. What about lap?
I think you have to... no. Okay, you have 3. You can do 3 more guesses.
3 more guesses.
I mean, you can't just keep saying words. You have to guess a sentence.
Oh, okay. Okay. You have to solve the puzzle.
Which I mean, you can be wrong, and if you get one of the words right in there, I'll tell you which word you get right. But you can't just say headshot.
Okay,
You have to
I
say,
got you.
You think I headshot the president or something? I don't know.
God, this is so.
I didn't do that.
All right.
It didn't get that bad.
I have no idea. Then, honestly, I got no idea.
Okay, so let's go to the beach. Each. I hate myself so much.
Like, you're doing so great. I love you.
I'm so sorry.
You're doing great.
Okay, so we'll go to the beach. We're at the beach. He has sharpened his hook. Who would be with him? Either talk him out of it or egg him on.
Typically, no one is with Buster.
Okay, if anybody is there to egg him on, it's totally Lindsay.
I think
She's gonna put it on
it's
Vine.
actually Job that would be there to egg him on.
I volunteer
Oh, yeah.
in the egging on camp.
Okay,
That could be both.
He's
Nothing. Go ahead.
okay. So he has sharpened his hook. He is there with Job and Lindsay, with Gob and Lindsay, and he stands at the edge of the ocean. And he calls out, not to anyone in particular, but just sort of says, I'm not a child anymore. I'm going to take care of this seal once and for all. And he just starts slowly walking into the ocean.
Buster, the seal isn't going to be in the
It will.
ocean. It eats cats. It'll be in the neighborhoods.
We have a bond.
You get him.
Is that as far as you want to go with it, Franz, or are you going to? You can let's err on the side of moving quickly.
Yeah.
What happens?
If you want to find this seal,
What happens?
What happens? Okay, so he gets in there and he's like swimming around for a little bit, and then he like starts panicking, and then at the smell of his fear, the seal appears.
because they're joined.
Because they have a bond.
Buster, look out!
Yeah, Duel of the Fates plays.
I feel like this feels weird. I feel like I should be rolling dice.
Some guy from the shoreline's going, Lucille! Lucille!
So he's panicking, and the seal comes up, and do we kill him? Do we kill the seal?
That's up to you. You're in
Right in
your
the
control
heart.
right now.
I don't know. Would Buster be able to do that?
Buster, there's a point right behind its snout where if you hit it, it will fall asleep.
Buster is definitely killed before.
Oh?
Buster, there's a lot
Well,
of
he's-
PETA people that follow my Instagram. You cannot kill this thing.
Okay.
What do you do? What do you do?
Gets it right.
Commit,
Right,
Franz.
yeah,
commit.
yeah. He gets it right in the throat
Oh my
God.
god.
and freaks
Oh
out.
boy.
Oh.
Oh my god, stopping recording!
Okay.
Stopping recording!
Jesus.
You're the one recording.
I stopped it!
Job starts recording.
Oh my god, I swear I have to edit all of this.
If
It's
he's
okay,
figured
it's
it
okay.
out.
I can edit right before you killed it. What were you thinking?
Okay. I actually would like to contest the sentence.
You don't want the seal to die?
That's correct.
Oh my god.
So what happens now is if you really want to keep your you get to bid first. And then we'll all do a round of bet. We'll all bet too. We either will like call or raise.
Who's we
and
all?
then you'll
Like
get a
everyone?
chance. Yeah.
Even the people
and you
not
can
in the
pay-
scene?
Right. You can pass it.
Okay.
You can pass if you want. Well, remember, you can do a sentence with any character. We have stuck with our own characters so far. Yeah, so I'm going to so you get to go first though. You go first. Franz.
I think that you have more tokens than me.
Well, that's definitely correct, but you decide how many of your pool you want to bid. Hey, it's me, Ben, from the future. Just real quick. These parts where we bid to see who gets to take control of the sentence are kind of boring and go on for a while, so I'm just going to summarize it for you real quick. If you do want to hear us do the whole bidding thing, you can listen to them on our Bloops reels that Patreon subscribers get to hear. So just a little shameless plug there. I start out by bidding 4, but then Alex, who plays Michael in this series, way outpaced me by the end of it with 7. And he wanted to just keep it as it was, as Franz / Buster originally had it. And there was kind of a debate on whether or not that was actually legal, if you could actually bid just to keep someone else from doing something. But we decided it was a waste of time to debate it, and we just let it slide. So Alex won this one.
I do want to say that you stab it so hard, though, that you get a piece of its bone, and it's permanently attached to your claw now, though.
Oh, nice. Well, that's just like a safety tip.
Yeah.
I did say a word. I did say a word in a sentence.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
A secret word.
Fran said a word.
Can you say that sentence again?
I sure can, bud.
With your word in it.
Yeah, I can.
Do it.
Yeah.
You will you?
I'm not a child anymore.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
Do I get any points?
Yeah, you get 3 more for doing your secret. You get 2 for accomplishing your goal. Did you do any of your traits? Your character traits?
Yeah.
So you get 1 more on top of that. So a total of 6, I think? Caleb, you're up. Gob Bluth.
Having met with his son, Steve Holt, and found out why people weren't receiving his letters, he's realized that the only address that Steve Holt knew was the address of the high school that he went to. And while trying to create a father and son relationship, had entrusted him with mailing the letters, all of which had been addressed to the high school that Steve Holt had gone to. Now also realizing that not everyone had been living with George Sr. and mooching off of his money for the past decade, he is now getting the idea that there are more options for funding Steve Holt's campaign than he had originally thought. He now wants to track down Michael Bluth, who he has triangulated to a bathroom on the boardwalk, and startles him as he exits the bathroom.
Joe, how many times have I told you not to scare me when I'm getting out of the bathroom, buddy?
Yeah, man. Oh, another thing. Job is wearing the broken sunglasses and Tobias's Bluetooth on his ear.
Oh,
And
is that why you slapped me in the head?
Yeah. He is also carrying one of the hooks that he has haphazardly taped to a dinner plate with some knives around the edges.
Buddy, is it Pirate Week here in Newport?
Yeah, shut up, Michael. I know now that you haven't been getting my letters, which is understandable. I've found out why, but I have to put on an illusion at the Quattro de Mayo show to convince
Cinco de
Father
Quattro.
to give me the money. Is it Cinco de Quattro? Is that what it is? 5 to 4?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. But I have to put on the grandest illusion. I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about.
No, Job, I don't have the faintest idea.
Well, maybe this will jog your memory. And Job opens his $97,000 coat jacket and reaches in and pulls a card out from the inside pocket and holds it up and shows it to Michael. It has a picture of an eye on it.
Are you looking at me, Job?
The eye.
The eye.
Yes, Michael, the eye. Have you not noticed any of the messages?
I can't say that I have.
can't trust anyone in this family. And he walks away.
Well, I don't know what I expected. And he walks in the opposite direction.
Slamma jamma. Alex,
Oh, well
Alex gets a point for
done.
callback.
Well done.
Alex, take a token.
I did.
Yeah, good. Okay, and also, Caleb, do you feel like you used a trait? Magician.
Yeah.
You did magician stuff. So
Yeah, condescending because I said I can't trust anyone
okay.
in the family.
Did you use any secret words?
I did. I used to.
Two secret words.
Let's hear them sentences.
yeah, let's hear that sentence with those 2 words in it.
Have you not been listening to the messages? And maybe this will jog your memory. The eye.
Interesting. Yours is like the most mysterious. I'm so interested.
It's the most illusionist.
How appropriate.
All right,
So wait, does that mean I get 7 tokens?
Yeah.
you sure do.
Sweet. Do I want to try and guess anyone's business? No, because I haven't been paying attention.
I feel
All right,
you there,
Kim.
bud.
It's not because
It's hard to keep up
I'm
with
not
everyone.
interested in other things. It's hard to keep up with everyone else and also write my own narrative at the same
Word.
time.
I
with you.
understand that.
I'm writing everything down, and I have no idea what's going on still.
All right, Kim.
There I was watching this seal event and thinking about my Instagram followers who are going to be watching my story. And I'm like standing there like trying to edit the video because it's really horrific after that one moment. And but I managed to get it edited and I post it and I start getting likes from my very devoted followers because of course they're devoted. And you know, like all I can think of is, you know, like what I have in mind for the future. Because, you know, being here in California it's like really boring, you know? Like I really want to like go around the world and I really want to like show my followers what's out there. So, you know, I'm going to leave them to their own devices out there. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to go check out Tobias. So Lindsay goes to find Tobias. And then where is Tobias?
Well, you get to decide
I get
that.
to decide that.
You
That
decide
is
that.
fantastic. So Lindsay goes to find Tobias, and Tobias is in their big house. So Lindsay goes back to the big house looking for Tobias.
Why?
Well, because she has a proposition for him.
Well, let's do
Okay.
it. Do the proposition.
Get it out.
Tobias! Tobias, are you here? Hello?
If you're a home invader, all the money is inside the front left hallway closet.
So Lindsay very quietly goes to the front closet to check it first. Is there actually money in there?
There's $67 inside of a boot.
Well, actually,
She
I
takes
think,
it.
Lindsay, you get to decide if there's money in there. It's your scene.
Yeah. People, stop asking questions.
This is how
You know,
we
we're
usually
so
play
used to
role
other
play games,
systems.
right?
Okay, so Lindsay goes to the closet as directed and finds a shoebox with money in it. And there's $167 in it, and she pockets it. And then she puts it back and closes the door and is like, Tobias! Where are you?
Well, you heard him, I'm sure. So
Well, of course I heard him.
so you could probably
That's not the point.
You could probably track him and do your proposition.
Well, yes, but that's not as fun. So,
At this point, you can
Tobias!
just say that he comes down the stairs and sees you. Because you're in control of the scene.
So you come down the stairs and see me. After I close the closet door as if nothing ever happened. Hello! It's so good to see you.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Of course it is.
Hi,
I mean, this
hi.
house is so big, we hardly ever see each other. But listen, you know, I really wanted to sit down and talk to you. Do you have a moment?
Well, sure. We are wanted back at the. I don't know why we're here, but we. Sure. Let's do it.
Well, I mean, of course we're wanted back there, but you know, I mean, we need a moment to take a break because they are them and we are we. Are we not?
Sure. Can you make this quick, Lindsay?
Yes, I can. So here's the thing. So you know I have this new Instagram, right?
I don't know what that is, but please continue.
Okay, so Instagram is a social media thing.
No.
And it's
I don't need to know what it is. Just what do you want, Lindsay?
So here's what I'm planning to do. So I want to go on a backpacking trip in Europe. And I want to Instagram it for my followers. And I require your assistance. So
There's $167 in a boot in the front hallway closet. Good day, Lindsay. And he tries to leave.
No, Tobias, my sweet and loving husband. See, I need more than that. So what I want to do is I want to do a year-long trip through Europe and go through each and every country and document the most amazing spots that I can find and, of course, all of the food places. So are you possibly interested in financing this trip for me?
Am I?
I think that you should be.
I'm in. Seriously.
You
Is
should
he?
be.
All right. I would like to contest this.
I am not surprised.
This time, Alex tries to outbid me again, but the last time he bid left him kind of dry, and he eventually goes up to his whole pot of 5 tokens, but I had enough to outbid him at 6, and I got to take control of this sentence. I'm playing Tobias, by the way. Okay, so I guess I get to say, no.
Lindsay, or Kim, I'm pretty sure you were acting within your person's traits, so that'll be
I'm going with
one at least.
vain and spoiled, at least.
I mean, definitely. Did you say any
Definitely.
secret words?
Yeah.
I did.
All right. How many secret words did you use?
1.
All right. Give us the sentence in which that secret word was contained.
I will kind of summarize, and I will say, Tobias, I need money to fund my backpacking trip through Europe.
Very nice. Give yourself 3 additional tokens.
Woo!
Charlie, you're up.
All right. While Lindsay had painstakingly scrubbed the footage of the massacre of the Lucille, Job had accidentally posted it to his Volt for Holt new Instagram page.
Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea how much scrubbing was involved.
The next scene takes place in the courthouse where Buster is being arraigned for animal cruelty.
Oh, wow.
Bob Blah Blah
boy.
sits at his side, and all the family members are sitting in the courtroom. And George Sr. rolls up in a wheelchair, being pushed by, God, what's the name? Lucille, in an oxygen tank, as he rolls up to Michael as the proceedings start in the background.
Dad, where did this come from? What's with the oxygen tank?
Oh, son, you know how much how your mother sucks the air out of a room.
Well, I can't argue with that.
He stows the oxygen tank away, gets up and scoots in between Michael and Lucille on the bench. Now,
Where does loose eel go?
she stands there with the wheelchair. She's just standing in the aisle, waiting, waiting quietly. So, Michael, did you take care of those filings I told you about?
You know, Dad, I forgot. I was busy embracing my son in a family type way.
Oh, do you not know how important this is? Have you not been getting the letters I sent you? I sent them out. I've been sending them out to that, what do you call it, imminent leaks?
You know, Dad, I don't think that metal filings on the floor is much of a security risk.
Oh, good Lord. I'm going to be sitting where Buster is. Oh, you know this whole thing with your mother taking over a company. That's just an illusion, right?
Dad, are you telling me that you're still in control of the Bluth family company?
Listen, after this, I'm going to need you to go to the office. I'm going to need you to pull any filing under the Cornballer name, and I'm going to need you to burn those files. Burn it.
Dad, I don't work for you anymore. I'm not going to get drawn into this felony type action anymore.
All right, thanks, son. Lucille, how have you been?
Good, just tired of coming to courtrooms.
Yes, I'm sure you've had your fill of it. You're looking mighty ravishing today, in your black ankle-length skirt and your comically large sunglasses.
If that's a veiled criticism, I won't hear it.
The only thing veiled right now is, well, what's going on in my pants? What are you doing after this?
Jesus.
I think I'm going to go sit down by Job. Excuse me.
Yeah, thanks, Michael. Don't forget about the cornball thing.
I will, Dad.
So, just how long of a cord does that oxygen tank have anyway? And Lucille slides in a little closer to George.
Job tries to drag the oxygen tank under the seat with him.
I don't understand what your guy... Like, I have a few of you almost figured out, but, like, I got no idea.
He's like begging. He's like, Dad, I can take care of this for you. Just let me have the oxygen. Okay.
Does anyone want to contest whatever this was?
I don't know what happened, so no, I'm good.
Yeah, did anything happen during that?
I mean, no.
We'd have to contest before we found out.
I was moving towards my goal, and I also revealed some of my secret words. So that was where I was going with
Well, I mean, but tell me out loud how you moved toward your goal. That part's not secret.
Because I was trying to win Lucille back by by either like sowing jealousy between her and my assistant, or like creating pity with myself with the oxygen tank in the wheelchair.
That's very good. That's very good. Okay, so that's fake. That shit's fake.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's George Senior. It's fake.
Yeah.
That's good. No, I don't feel like contesting.
All right, so you definitely probably got some of your traits in there.
Yeah.
You said, how many secret words did you use?
I used one.
One. All right, let's hear that sentence.
I need you to go and pull all of all the filings under the cornballer deal.
All right. Give yourself 3 extra tokens.
Do you want to try to guess someone's secret?
I guess I'll try and guess Tobias's secret.
Okay.
He hasn't really abandoned the Never Nude thing, and he sells vests now. Wait, it's got to be 5 words. Not Never Nude, sells vests now.
You have Never Nude and vest correct. So that's 2 of my 5 terms.
Do I get any points?
Never Nude and vest.
Very nice.
Do I get any points for
so
that?
now, does he get points for guessing some of those?
I don't remember.
All right.
We'll say 3.
Hey!
We'll say each.
I'm using gummy
Why
bears,
not?
so I've also been eating my points. So
No.
Nice.
Hey, it's Ben, one of the directors of Roleplay Retcon and the guy who plays Tobias in this strange experimental series. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad you're here with us. And I'm also very glad that our 6 guests all made time for us. This was all recorded in one evening. It was a lot of fun. I'd play this game again. To remind you, we're playing Soap. You can find it on, I found it on drivethrurpg.com. Again, just to keep in mind that it was written in the 80s. It's got some like problematic stuff in it, but the mechanics are solid. It makes for a solid game. I don't have much else to say about us this time. I do want to talk about our new friends, the Realms of Peril and Glory podcast. They're a brand new actual play podcast. If that's a new term for you, that's basically what we do here at Roleplay Retcon. We play RPGs to tell a collaborative story at the table, and you'll also get that from Realms of Peril and Glory. If I've got my math right, their first 3 episodes should be dropping today, August 18th, 2021. So you're almost done with this episode. You're almost done with it. Just listen for like a few more minutes, finish this up, and then go binge those 3 episodes. I've listened to their trailer, which I will play in a minute, and like even the trailer is meticulously crafted. Every season of Realms of Peril and Glory is going to be a new story. This first season is called Veil, and it is an epic mystery thriller set in New Harbor, a city of magic, monsters, and machines. It's going to be funny. It's going to be heartwarming. And even after you listen to these first 3 episodes, you'll get another one every Wednesday after that. They're weekly. They are packed with guest players. You can hear Alba Salix's Sean Howard, Wooden Overcoat's Beth Iyer and Felix Trench, and the Magnus Archive's Sasha Sienna. Realms of Peril and Glory is by a production company called Light and Tragic, and they also make a science fiction audio drama called The Orphans, which I've had a chance to listen to, and Orphans is excellent. It has beautiful sound design, and it has this like custom musical score, and all of those things are going to be in Realms of Peril and Glory too. You can find Realms of Peril and Glory anywhere you listen to podcasts, or we actually have our own custom link to get there. You can go to www.lightandtragic.com/retcon. All right. How about a trailer?
Welcome to Realms of Peril and Glory, an all-new actual play podcast.
There are guided tours once a week! Come on, Brennan!
How about you filthy timepiece?
RPG is home to hilarious stories.
The thing that kicks off a really good tale is,
when they take their tops off.
Sorry?
When you're reading, like, Don't worry.
And thrilling adventures.
There's bad guys, there's an ogre. Probably best if you stay here. Sorry, I'll be back soon.
Why am I tied up?
That was your sibling, not me. Bye.
Each season is an all-new actual play story told collaboratively at the table, featuring guest players from the Magnus Archives.
I remember being in the water, and that was awful, and now I'm not in the water, and that's much better.
Wooden Overcoats.
I am a snowman. I have one job, and that is to stand in place. I was doing that very well.
Yes, and she might come back 9 times more powerful with lots of food and kippers.
We fix space junk.
On the surface, you might look different, but you're very, very similar inside. And I can vouch for that.
And more.
What I am about to tell you stays in this room. Got it?
I don't happen to know where there's like secret plans about meat and smoothies.
Ducks? Did you say ducks? Did you say ducks? Did you say duck?
You can find Realms of Peril and Glory wherever you listen to podcasts.
We're gonna have a good laugh, then we're gonna possibly cry, and then we'll grab dinner.
Just a couple more things before I let you go and we get back to the episode. We're part of the Nerdsmith Network, which we really enjoy being a part of. They have lots of great podcasts and streams. Please check them all out at nerdsmith.org. Our next episode is on September 1st, and I bet it'll be the finale for this, for Arrested Development. And then we're going to have an episode called Roleplay Rehash, where we'll kind of do a retrospective of the series and talk about how it stacks up against the original version of what we're trying to retcon. I'll talk a little more about that next episode, because I have a bit of a call to action for you, but we won't get into that right now. I'll see you then. Okay, bye.
Lucille is back in her apartment. She's in a good mood. She's just left the courthouse where Buster was found not guilty of the animal cruelty charges that were brought against him for stabbing a seal in the throat, because as the judge said, quote, that seal had it coming. So he was... Buster, having been freshly acquitted of seal slaughter, is back at the not quite penthouse apartment of Lucille, and it's Lucille and Buster. They're standing over in the corner by the piano, because that was one of the things that Lucille was not going to give away when she downsized her Balboa Tower apartment. She's convinced Buster to play some music on the piano using some of the lessons of, the 30 years of community college courses he's taken over the years. And he's playing away, and Lucille is leaning up against the guitar. The piano.
What is a piano but a sideways guitar?
Yeah, right? Buster, you just play guitar so... God, you play piano just so well. It's magic that you can make a whole piano sound like a completely different instrument. It's just, brilliant.
I don't know that's what I'm doing, but I thank you. I really appreciate the compliment.
Of course, it's playing piano so well is just a really good trait that some women find attractive. And if you find the right woman that finds that, who really loves piano, Lucille Austero.
For real?
Yeah, so Lucille has kind of lost a little bit of her tact in this. She's just trying to get to the point, and convinces Buster to just start ripping into some jazz piano. Lucille gets a little lost in the moment, a little lost in the sauce, and just starts singing some jazz standards over here.
Well, we're gonna have to hear that.
That's scat.
She's just... and then Buster just doesn't really quite grasp what's going on, and Lucille opens the door to the front door so that Lucille Austero, who also has had to downsize because her vertigo was just overwhelming in that penthouse across the hallway, so they've actually ended up being neighbors. And Lucille's hoping that Lucille Austero will hear it. Buster, go ahead. Just play. Just keep going, buddy. He's just jazzing.
Thank you, Alex. My palates.
I think that might be the end of my scene.
All right. Anyone want to contest that scene?
They're not.
All right. I don't hear any contestation. Lucille, did you do any of your traits in that? It was terribly motherly of you, but also manipulative.
Yeah, super manipulative.
So I guess you get a point for that.
Thank you. I slid a coin to my tokens.
To your Witcher. Yeah. Did you say any of your secret words?
I did.
Oh boy, how many did you say?
I'm consulting the list because my notes are getting very messy. I think I hit one. I think I hit one secret word.
Noise.
Can you give us that sentence again, please?
I can. Buster, people just love it when you play piano, particularly those jazz standards. Who loves a good jazz standard? Lucille Austero.
All right. Give yourself 3 tokens for that. Did you do any callbacks? I heard some callbacky things in your dialogue.
Oh, I don't know. Did I? Did I do any callbacks? If I did, unfortunately, they were not intentional. But because I'm token poor, I would take one.
I would accept it.
But felt called back to, but no, not purposefully.
I think that they were in narration. I don't know if that necessarily counts, but I would be willing to give you one for that. Also, Caleb, give yourself one for doing a callback on the letters.
Yeah. No, it was Charlie that did the letters.
Yeah, no, Charlie did the letters, but then Caleb called it back.
Yeah.
Wait. No, Caleb did the letters and then I called it back.
No. The other, is the other way
Yeah.
around. Yeah.
Sorry. Charlie
gets, Charlie gets
But you're right. Caleb gets the credit for being the thing that got called back.
That is true.
Oh wait, so I also take a token?
If you get called back within the thing, you get a token.
Well, then Tobias should also get one because he said he got my letters. Right?
I did that so early.
Yeah, that was
though.
kind of before it was a
Okay.
callback thing. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we move on to George Michael. Jensen.
Yes.
Wait,
that's
do
me.
I get to? Sorry, do I get to pick? Guess
yeah,
a
you get to
secret
try
word?
to-
Oh yeah,
yes,
guess some
Yeah.
words, guess some secrets.
So I wanna guess a secret about Buster. I think that one of Buster's secret words might be child.
Well, you gotta make a guess, even if it's wild.
Yeah, guess what the secret would be, and just put child in there somewhere.
Oh, I think Buster has gone on a bender and has fathered many secret children.
Oh, wow.
Buster is children or child one of your secret words?
Child is, yeah.
All right. So everyone remember child for Buster.
What was the word that you used? Secret child? Secret children?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she said
yeah.
secret
Well,
children.
secret's not one of the words, just child.
Buster might be fathering some secret children out there.
Wow, that would be a thing.
Okay.
I mean, he just
Buster
stabbed a seal in
fucks.
the neck.
Hold on, Buster fucks. This is canon.
But, see, stabbing a seal in the neck.
That's sexy.
A little bit
All right,
different.
I believe we said you got 3 tokens for guessing somebody's secret word.
It's probably not right, but oh well.
Who cares? We're playing it
Who
fast
cares?
and loose. All right, Jency, hit it.
Yes. Okay. So it's George Michael's turn. After going to the cafe with his father, George Michael was like, yeah, I do need to hit it off better with Maebey. And so, gosh, my dad was right. Family first, right? So he goes and he finds Maebey and he's like, Maebey, I think, I feel like we've had a lot of years between us, and I'm so curious about your work. I want to know what you've been up to, so let's have dinner tonight and go over that, if that's okay with you. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Awesome.
You're paying, right?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
paying
totally.
because I invited you, and that's how it works. The person who invites is the one who pays.
Yeah, totally. That's how that works.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we're gonna go to the Oyster House.
Sure, yeah, that place is okay.
Practice kisses, baby, baby. Huh. I'm growing up on my way, do my thing, getting my head, learning how to be a man.
Yeah. So how have you been?
I've just been real busy, just working on one movie after the other, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
Oh, real busy. Me too. We've been touring. It's really funny. I tried to play guitar the other day, but I'm still just really good at being a drummer. So I just I didn't do anything with that. That's dumb.
Yeah, like I know Jeff, you always used to tell me that being the lead was a little bit more stressful. A little bit more of being the weight of the band, having to keep up. Like he knew how to play guitar and he knew how to sing, so he always thought he carried the band a little bit.
Oh, Jeff. that's a classic Jeff there, talking about how good he is at guitar, but but like being a drummer is like, if the rhythm isn't there, then like the whole thing falls apart, right? So like, it's important. I just wanted to tell you I miss you, and like I've been thinking a lot about how how much of a kid I used to be, and like I'm all grown up now, and like you wanna like go out like for reals sometime. I mean, not like this is just a catch up thing, but like you wanna go out for reals sometime.
We could maybe get a cup of coffee somewhere.
Yeah.
If you're paying, yeah.
I'm totally paying. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So like this is not a date, but like next time it's a date.
Yeah, it's not a date.
But next time it is.
We'll talk about it.
Like a coffee date.
Hold on. Jency is perpetuating the scene. So, Jency, how do you want this to play out?
So like this is not a date clearly, but then she agrees to go on like a coffee date to see how things might go, like a casual coffee date.
All right. Does anyone contest this?
Jeanette, who's playing Maebey, wins this round of bidding. I don't know how much she bid because I've completely lost this audio. I don't know where it went, but I know that she won. So good job, Jeanette.
Do you think it'd be weird if I invited my dad?
No. Yeah, invite your dad to coffee. That's cool.
Yeah, like I think it'd be really cool because I got in the entertainment business, and he's really big in the entertainment business, and and he's a big part of both of our lives.
Yeah.
So I think he'd totally fit in, like just like a kind of an extra person on our date.
All right.
Yeah.
So maybe strong arms George Michael into inviting Tobias to the dinner.
Just like really ratcheting up the incest vibe.
It's a coffee date.
Can
it be a coffee date at night?
Yes.
A coffee date at night. Okay. So,
It's
Jency,
7 p.m.
Jency, did you work toward any of your character traits?
My traits, I was pretty dorky and awkward and loving, I think.
True. Give yourself a point for that. Did you do any secret words?
I did!
How many secret words did you do?
2 of them.
2 of them. All right, let's get that sentences.
All right. So I said, yeah, that's that classic Jeff. He's just out there, playing guitar and thinking he's so great and everything. But, playing drums, that's like really important too,
All right. So give yourself 6 more tokens.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe Jeff? I don't know. Did you kill Jeff, maybe?
You don't get to guess, Ben. It's not your turn.
All right. Do you want to guess on...
Do you want to solve the puzzle, Ben?
It's my turn. It's my turn still.
All right. Jency, would you like to guess on anyone?
Yes. Caleb. I want to guess Caleb.
Joe Bluth.
All right. Caleb's secret is that he has been putting secret messages about eyes and cupcakes.
Okay, so do I say which words?
Yeah.
Or guess correctly? Okay, yeah. So message and I. Well, sort of.
Well, don't say sort of. Like if they're close, yeah, give it to them.
Okay, message and the I.
Okay.
Cool. So, Jency, give yourself 6 more tokens.
Oh, what? I'm gonna run out of...
Yeah, you should have got more tokens. All right, we're going to move on to Jeanette. Maybe Funke, set us a scene.
Is it still at the apartment?
You can make it wherever you'd like.
I guess we'll move on. We'll flash forward to the coffee date. That
Do
sounds
it.
pretty
Okay.
good. So yeah, and I get there to Beans for Days, or whatever the closest. I like that. I don't know if that's in Orange County, but we go to Beans for Days, and I order a caramel latte, and I sit down waiting for George Michael and Tobias. Is George Michael already there?
You get to decide
I'm
that.
still
You're
wearing
in
my
control of the
sunglasses and
scene.
my parka, so I can't see. So I sit down, and I'm still wearing my sunglasses and parka, and then, like, after, like, 10 real minutes, I realize that George Michael has been sitting in the corner the whole time. Probably looks like he's been there a while. And so I get up, and I go over there. I'm like, oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were already here. Has my dad gotten here already? Has Tobias gotten here? I guess.
You control that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Stop asking questions.
I'm sorry. Okay, Tobias walks in the door.
Oh, there he is.
Okay, what do you order?
A chai tea.
There you go. So
It's not
yeah,
funny,
I
it's
see
just
you.
what he drinks.
I see you walk up, and I'm like, "Hey, Dad! Like, it's good to see you again." So what have you been? Have you been in any movies lately?
No, I've been pretty busy with the show.
Yeah, that's cool. I've been also busy with several shows.
Hey, Tobias, this is our date. Thanks for joining us. It's really cool to see you again.
Yeah,
Hold on.
George Michael's here too.
A date? A date? Like a date?
Yeah, we're not related.
It's a
You don't mean
coffee. It's a coffee date. It's not really a date. It's just a coffee date.
But it's a little bit of a date. A little bit.
And maybe. I mean, it's more coffee than date. So Tobias, like, have you been? You said you've been working on the show. Have you? Like, how many people watch the show? You know, have you gotten any like press airtime, or are you famous yet?
I'm pretty famous.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm guessing you haven't watched it then?
I've been, I don't know if you know, I've been in India for like 8 years or so. So I've been really been big into like the indie scene, like Bollywood stuff. So
The indie scene.
yeah. So we've done some pretty big blockbusters. We have another one that we did. Let me see. We did. So we did this one movie that I pitched this movie, and I hired the writers, and it was a movie called Calcutta Jones. It was an adventurer that fights fascists for magic endangered relics that would cause harm to the population. So he basically he's a historian, and he gets these fascists are trying to steal these relics that are magical, and he fights them for these things before they can hurt people with them.
Oh yeah, just like Indiana Jones. That's cool.
No, it's not Indiana Jones. It's not Indiana Jones.
Maybe, honey, you're about to bore me to tears. Do you have a point?
Well, I was wondering if you would be interested in being in any movies. We have some really big movies. They might not be big here, but they're really, really, really big in Mumbai and stuff. So I think you would benefit from being in some of our movies. Do you think you could maybe think about it? I could send you some scripts.
And how do you want Tobias to answer this?
He would. I mean, his show's doing pretty good, so he'd probably say no. Honestly.
But does that work toward your goal?
No.
Then do you want him to say yes?
Okay, then he says yes. I feel weird because I'm like catering the. I know that's probably the point, but I feel like I'm catering the
No,
scene.
I get you. It's hard, but he says yes because you want this, and we need this.
And
Yeah.
that's where this challenge thing comes in, because
It's
if
bizarre.
we wanted to challenge it, yeah.
Okay. He says yes. He says, yeah, like, he's been getting kind of tired of the regular scene, of, like, Americanized, action films or just the stuff that he's been in. Like, he could still do the show he's in, but like maybe in as like the smart. I'm not gonna say Marcus, but Marcus. The guy that Calcutta Jones comes to for answers.
Jinsey, who plays George Michael in this series, and I get into a bidding war where Jinsey exhausts their whole pot of 12 tokens trying to outdo me, but I've got just enough to beat them. And so I get to take control of this sentence.
And now, Jinsey, you get to decide how to change what all's happened here.
Okay, so I'm going to say that, yes, he does, in fact, say yes. Tobias says yes to all of this. He says exactly what Jeanette wanted him to say, except Jeanette also says that this is totally a date, and she does love George Michael, and she wants him to be a part of her life also.
I feel like that's a little too much out of your control. Just a thought.
I think I'm going to allow it.
You're in charge here! It's fine. Maybe he's okay with it.
So what was my part of that?
You agree to be in a movie for exposure.
You agree to be in Maebey's...
You're going to be in a movie.
Yeah, all right, cool.
You're famous.
Okay.
Great.
Now I have to
And
put
you're gonna
all
help me.
12 of my little matches back in the matchbook.
Yep. All right, Jeanette, did you say any secret words?
3 words.
3
Whoa.
words. Let's hear
Wow.
that sentence.
So one sentence was, hi, hey, I wanted to see if you wanted to be in one of these movies, and maybe take participation in it. And then the other one that I actually have written down is the movie. It was the movie description. The movie description is an adventurer that fights fascists for magic, endangered relics, and the movie is called Calcutta Jones.
All right, so you get 9 tokens. I'm sure you are being deceptive in one way or another as your trait. Is that true?
Yeah.
All right, so you get another one for that. I think that's all the points. You get 10 points for that. Do you want to guess anyone's secrets?
Maybe Tobias?
All right, what would you like to guess is Tobias's secret?
Tobias went to a bar and was a never nude, but never took off his vest.
You didn't say anything that's not already been guessed.
All right.
Okay.
So, we're going on to Ben, Tobias Funke.
So flashback again to Lindsay and Tobias in the mansion with each other.
Okay.
And so he has about to walk past Lindsay after turning her down. She does not realize that he's actually been getting all of his things out of this house to never come back to it again. And then Tobias knew the condition of their marriage looked worse every year, like a denim jacket with fringe. Their daughter had grown up. They had grown apart. He said to himself, sometimes you have to be a hard-ass. Let's show the world your hard-ass, Tobias. And he finally had the courage to do what he should have done years ago. Ask Lindsay for a divorce. And Lindsay, finally accepting that she wanted her husband to be free to be himself, agreed.
All right, short and sweet, simple and pure. Does anyone want to contest this?
Yes, Lindsay does.
Even though Tobias's player, which is me, just spent a lot of tokens trying to defeat Jinsey, I did have a few left over, which is just enough to beat Kim and take control of this sentence.
All right, so if Kim can't meet it and everyone else passed, Ben, you get to keep it. So you have gotten your thing. I believe you wanted to ask Lindsay for a divorce, so you get 2 coins off of that. Did you do any of your traits?
Probably not, actually. That was pretty out of character for him. Let's see.
You did. You said some obliviousness in your.
I did.
with the hard ass stuff. So I'd say you get a point for that.
I don't know. Okay. For unself-aware, okay.
Yeah.
My traits, I haven't said them out loud. My traits are therapist, okay. Actor, bad. Fragile, unself-aware, self-centered.
All right, so unself-aware, you definitely had that. Did you say any of your secret words?
Oh yeah, I used 3.
3. All right, let's hear those sentences that you read
Tobias
out loud.
Tobias knew the condition of their marriage looked worse every year, like a denim jacket with fringe. Their daughter had grown up, and they had grown apart. And he finally had the courage to do what he should have done years ago, ask Lindsay for a divorce. And so he did. And Lindsay, finally accepting this, she wanted her husband to be free to be himself, agreed.
Lindsay disagrees, but doesn't have enough points.
Doesn't have enough points, so you're divorced now.
You know what? I'll even make it easier. It's just in the first part. Tobias knew the condition of their marriage looked worse every year, like a denim jacket with fringe.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 3. So I get what, 9? 9 points?
Yes.
Dig around in there.
Do you want to guess anyone's secret sentence?
Yeah, I want to guess Maebey's. Maebey, are you street fighting in Calcutta for money?
Is that the sentence?
Yeah.
Are any of those words he said part of your secret?
It's a good try.
No.
Street fighting in
That was really good, though.
For money.
For money.
Yeah, no, that was a good try. But no.
You know that if I find out that your secret has the word fighting in it, I'm going to be real mad, right?
It's not. It's not one of them. I guarantee it is not one of them.
Okay, all right, okay. On the next Arrested Development, George Michael continues to try to turn his coffee date into a real date.
Yeah, I've also been following you, not like stalker following anything.
He has mixed results.
You don't remember? You remember like 10 years ago when we were like, you remember like 10 years ago? Do you remember that?
But does get the mouth-to-mouth action he was hoping for when the paramedics respond to the 911 call about a 12-year-old boy who passed out.